Hi everyone! Today is going to be the very last day of Makeup Graveyard. As you can probably tell, I'm filming this at a different time than the rest of the Makeup Graveyards, and that's because I was editing the footage for the last video, and I had been talking at that point for about 4 hours, and I think I said the majority of my lipstick names completely wrong. Like, I was holding up e.l.f.'s Rich Raspberry, and I called it Rich Red. I was holding up e.l.f.'s Rich Red, and I called it Mellow Mauve. I think I was a little bit tired and a little confused, and then I rambled for like 20 minutes at the end of the video, so I'm gonna refilm my lipstick graveyard for you guys. I do, because I already filmed it, I do have an idea what I'm gonna keep and what I'm gonna get rid of, but I also mixed them all back in together, so it's gonna be kind of interesting to see, for me at least, what I keep and what I get rid of again, having to do it a second time and see if anything changes. So I really want to sit here and chat with you guys, but I'm going to save that for another video. One thing we do need to chat about before we get into this, though, is, I don't know how to say this, and I don't want you guys to like feel weird, and I feel weird, so just no hate. No hate. No hate. Don't leave any mean comments down in the comments. But see, I'm getting all awkward. Let's just say it. I don't own high-end lipsticks. I run a lipstick blog, and you'd think that I would own tons of high-end lipsticks, but I don't. I like cheap lipstick. That's why I started my blog. It's lipstickdupe.com, and I like make images of dupes. Like, I don't know. There's something, I was brought up very thrifty, and there's something about spending like $20 or $30 or $40 on a lipstick that just, I don't know. I don't have the money for that. I don't feel it's necessary. I feel like, especially like, this is my favorite formula ever, these Wet n Wild Mega Last lipsticks that you can get anywhere from the drugstore, and I think they are, what, $2.99, $1.99? And that's way more reasonable, and you know what, for the amount of lipstick that I have, and I'm already not using, I couldn't imagine having a collection, me personally, having a collection of high-end lipsticks that I'm not using. Does that make sense? So basically what I'm trying to say is, you're not going to see a giant MAC collection. I don't own any MAC lipsticks. I'm sure I will at some point, when I have a better job and I have more money and feel like it would be okay to invest in a few colors that I can't find dupes for. But I really believe in dupes. I'm going to be doing a video soon about why I think dupes are so important, and yeah, okay. End rant. I don't want, this is already going to be a long video because of the actual content of this graveyard, but I wanted to get that out of the way. I believe in dupes, and I don't believe, well, it's not like I don't believe in buying high-end lipstick. Do what makes you happy, but drugstore lipstick is what makes me happy, so okay, let's get into it. So a quick overview before I move in closer for swatches and stuff. This is like stains and chapsticks. These are what usually sits out on my desk. These are all my very favorite lipsticks. Lip liners. Lipstick I basically never use, whether it's because I don't like the formula or the color's wrong or it just doesn't stay. And then over here is like my lip glosses. Okay, let's start with lip liners. Most of these are going to be going, just like the eyeliners. I bought a giant set of like 40-something lip liners off of Living Social or Groupon or whatever it was. And the lip liners are significantly better than the eyeliners. So I'm going to keep a few of these, but some of these just really did not work at all. So let me just sit here for a moment and pick some out, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, so I'm actually keeping more of these than I thought. I'm going to keep this handful and get rid of this handful. Mainly I'm keeping these because they're strange colors that I like I would never want to buy a lip liner for these colors, because these are colors that like I think I might wear like maybe once a year, so there's no point for me at least in buying like a nicer one. Maybe some of these colors, that's the other thing, is that I like to test out colors with something cheaper. And then if I really like the color, then I can buy something more expensive, which is another reason why I like dupes, is because if I know that I'm wearing a color so often that it would be worth owning that color in a higher end lipstick if I like the higher end lipstick formula better, Does that make sense? Like, I think this winter or this coming fall, I might actually pick up MAC Rebel because I wear Sugar Plum Fairy all the time. Winter, fall, spring, it doesn't matter to me. I love this color. So, anyways, that's that. And then, so I'm going to keep those guys. I'm keeping all 3 of my Jordana Easy Liners. These are all 3 dupes for MAC lip liners. I'll link a whole bunch of my lipstick dupe stuff down below. But I love all 3 of these, keeping all 3 of them. This one I'm going to let go of. This is really old. This is Sally Hansen Invisible Lip Liner. It's a dupe for Urban Decay's Ozone lip liner, which is just a clear lip liner. But it's old, so it needs to go. Now, I am so not a lip gloss person. I like matte lipsticks that stay all day and I don't have to fuss with. But I do own a couple here, and I'm going to keep, I'd say, half of these. I think I'm actually only getting rid of 2. These are the e.l.f. ones. I used to own all the different colors of these, and this one you can see I'm almost like halfway done with. This one was the e.l.f. Luscious Liquid Lipstick in Cherry Tart. I wore this a lot a few years ago, and I just don't wear it anymore, so it's time for this one to go. And this is the e.l.f. Hyper Shine Gloss in Berry Cherry. And I wore this a little bit, but to be honest, it's just really sticky, and I was never very fond of it. Some of the other colors were less sticky, but this is the one that I have left for whatever reason, and it's time for it to go. The NYX City Proof up to 8 hour extended wear lip gloss in Cherry Ever After is going. This just, I don't know, it's very sticky, it's got a weird gold reflect, and it absolutely does not stay for 8 hours. It doesn't stay at all on my lips, and it just feathers out like crazy, so time for this one to go. I actually should have returned this one because I had the receipt for a while, and then, I don't know, I lost it, I got lazy. Time for it to go. What I am keeping are my Rimmel Show Off Lip Lacquers. I have 1 matte and 2 of the glossy ones. I'm keeping all 3 of these. So this one is the Rimmel Show Off Lip Lacquer in Big Bang. So this is one of the glossy ones. And it's so pretty. These do not stay for like anything. You have to put a really thin layer on. And then I wish that you could like blot these or something because they don't stay. But they're really good for like videos or like pictures or things like that. But don't eat in these. It'll make a mess. This one is Apocalyptic. Yeah. And then the matte one that I own is Meteoric Matte. And it's very much so a fall color. It's like a deep berry, and I'm so excited to wear this fall. The matte, I find, does stay better than the glossy ones. But yeah, keeping all 3 of these. And then I'm also keeping this teeny tiny Tarte Energy Lip Surgence. It was like a sample that I got in a sample box. And I didn't like it at first. But after this like class, I've just been throwing this on before I go in. And it's just a little something to make it so my lips don't look so dry and dead. So keeping those. Okay, moving on to lip balm. EOS lip balms are one of the only, okay, quick aside. My lips peel like mother frigging crazy. If I put the wrong formula of anything on my lips, I will, not like, oh, it dries out my lips, oh, my lips are dry. Like, straight up, my lips will peel off in full sheets for about 2 weeks. So I have to be really careful about what I put on my lips, and I still haven't figured out, after all these years, I still haven't figured out what the ingredient is that sets it off. But, most of these, all of these, are things that I can wear. I don't know how many chapsticks and things I've gone through in my life, but these are the ones that seem to work. So the EOS, when they first came out, I gave it a try, and although they're a little bit slippery and they're not super moisturizing, they're one of the only chapsticks I can wear. So I have whatever this red one is and whatever this pink one is, and I'm going to keep both of them. My boyfriend hates these, but I don't know, they're good for like at night and stuff. This is the Nivea Lip Butter in Vanilla and Macadamia Kiss, and I'm going to let this one go mainly because it leaves a weird white cast on your lips. And it's really hard to open. I tried keeping this next to my nightstand, like on my nightstand. I can't even open it, for wearing at night, but I don't know. It just slid off within a few minutes, and I feel like it just got all over my pillowcase, and I don't know. A lot of people really love these, and I do find them hydrating. I just wish that it didn't leave a white cast, and they were in a little bit easier packaging. This is my Holy Grail lip balm. This is the NYX Red de Mel. I actually got it at a tester from one of the jobs that I had a few years back, and I love this stuff. It's a little bit chunky and a little bit like coarser than most lip balms, but it seriously rescues your lips. Carmax in the cherry flavor. It's got SPF 15, and I love this stuff. No, I mean, I don't love it, but it doesn't affect my lips, and it's really moisturizing, and it has SPF. But this tube is old. It's time for me to go buy a new one of these. So what I'm gonna do is take, yeah, sure, why not? This one over here, and this will be my, I'm holding on to it to remember to repurchase it, little tin. This is the Lip Sol in, I wanna say, like, vanilla berry? Vanilla something? I don't know, it doesn't have the name on it, but this is Holly Eats Lipstick loves the Lip Sol, but she likes the mint one. Mint, for whatever reason, seems to really hate my lips, so I avoid anything that's minty. So I got this one, which I had just come out with, and I love it. It's got SPF 15, and yeah, I've only got that much left, so I actually really like this one. Then I have the Vegan Eco Lips Bee-Free Lemon Lime. I got this at Whole Foods about a year ago, and I used it for a few weeks, but it doesn't really do anything good or bad, so I'm just gonna let it go. And there's no SPF in it, so there's no reason to like keep it. And this is ridiculously old, and for the record, right now I do not use this and have not used it in years, but when I send my lips into, when I put something bad and they're in that like 2 or 3 week period where they're just peeling, this is the only thing that seems to stop and or reverse the damage done to my lips. This is Neosporin lip treatment that expired in 2010. That's how long I've had this tube. And one of my cat or my dog actually got into it, so like there's a hole in it. Like I said, I do not use this, but I keep the packaging to see the active ingredients because I'm hoping someday I'll find another chapstick thing with these same active ingredients, because they discontinued this one, and the new Neosporin lip treatment doesn't work nearly as well and doesn't have the same active ingredients. So it has allotonin and pramoxine, and I seriously really need to find something else like this. But yeah, so I keep this just for packaging so I can compare to other glosses, lipsticks. God, what's wrong with me? What is this called? Chapstick. God, sorry you guys. I'm still tired. So yeah, keeping these guys. Okay, some more like chapstick type things and some lip stains. This is the Maybelline Berry Lips in Cherry Me, and I actually would get rid of this if I had anything else like it. I don't really like the baby lips very much, but I don't want anything else like it, and I really like this for lazy days when I just want a little bit of color. So yeah, that's what that's for. This one I'm going to let go of, sadly. This is the Jordana Twist and Shine Moisturizing Balm Stain in Candied Coral. And it is really pretty. It just, for whatever reason, it kind of, this color just doesn't go well on my lips. It almost turns like brownish, like a neon brown. It's just not very attractive, so I'm going to let it go. Those are great though, by the way. Then this is the CoverGirl Outlast Lip Stain in 427. It doesn't have a name. This again is super old, but this used to be just like I kept this in my purse for like a couple of years, and anytime I realized I didn't have any other lipstick in my purse, I knew that this was at least there. Highly recommend these lip stains, much more than this lip stain, which I'll talk about next. They're like $6 or $7. You can get them buy one, get one half off, or buy one, get one free. And seriously, if they still make these, you should give them a try, because they're pretty much my favorite lip stain I've ever tried. This one I'm going to keep, even though I really don't like the formula, but I'm going to keep it anyways. This is the NYX Smooch Proof Lip Stain. 16-hour wear is a total lie. It does not last that long. And this is in 497 Rock On Ruby. And the only complaint I really have about this, other than like the lasting time, is that it kind of goes on streaky. So you have to like put it on, wait for it to dry, and then put another coat on, wait for it to dry, and then put another coat on, wait for it to dry, so that you don't have streaky lips. But yeah, I'm going to keep it for now until I find something better. This is Maybelline Color Whisper in Cherry on Top, and it is a bright pink, kind of like a kind of like a baby lips. It's like a chapstick that's tinted basically. This one's more tinted than the baby lips, and I love it. I really want to get a red in this one, and once I get this one in red, I'm going to let go of the baby lips. Then we have a, what are you, Maybelline? Yeah, Maybelline Maple Kiss. This I got in a sample box, and I hate these colors usually, but this one actually looks pretty good on me. And I like the formula, and it's brand new, so I'm going to keep it. This is one of my all-time holy grail lipsticks. This is Rimmel Kate Moss 103. It doesn't have a name, but I absolutely love that color, and it's a matte formula, and this seriously lasts hours and hours and hours on your lips. This is a backup of my e.l.f. lip exfoliator. I bought two when they were on 40% off for President's Day, and I'll talk about that more in a minute. And then this one here is the Urban Decay Revolution lipstick in 69. It's just a little baby sample, and it's like a blue tone red, I'd say. This one I actually have multiple dupe for, but I keep it on hand because it's the only high-end little booger that I have. And I don't really like the formula all that much, but it's nice for date nights and stuff, so I keep it. Okay, next up we'll do this row of lipsticks. Where do we start? We'll start with this one. This one is an Avon lipstick in Very Vixen. It's the Ultra Color Rich lipstick. This is super old. I used to be an Avon lady in high school, and this is like one of the last remaining things I have left. It's been melted a number of times, but it was the most gorgeous vampy lip color. It was the first vampy lip color I ever owned, and I loved it. But yeah, it's all chunky and weird now. I haven't worn it in years, and it's definitely time to let go. I was keeping it just to like keep it so that like maybe my kids could play with it or something. I don't know, but that's kind of gross, so I'm gonna let it go. Then let's see. This is the CoverGirl 200 Sultry. The only reason I'm getting rid of this is, again, because it's really old. I think I bought this right before I left Rite Aid, and that was, I think, in 2009, so time to let that bad boy go, but I'm going in here because I do want to repurchase that color. I really like that color. Same with this one. This is the NYX Sugar Plum Fairy. Sugar Plum? Just Sugar Plum. I actually got this in a sample box this December, but the cap came off in my coat pocket, and so it's all gross and hairy and stuff. But I really like the color. It's almost got like a blue frost over it, and I don't know. When I like first opened the sample box and I saw this, I was like, oh my god, I will never wear that. And then once I put it on, I wore this like every day this winter, so I need to pick up another one of these, and I also want to pick up more of this formula because I actually really like it. And not all of the ones in that formula are frosty. This one, I don't know if I'm going to keep. To be honest, I shouldn't keep it. I don't know. It's a really pretty red. Holly Lipsticks loves this one, but I don't. This is NYX Retro Red, and it just doesn't stay on my lips for crap. Like, it'll stay for like 5 minutes before it's all over my face. And when I go for a red lipstick, I'd much rather go for one of my Wet n Wild ones that I know is going to stay in place. These two are the new Jordana Modern Matte Lipsticks, and I really wish I could keep these. They smell good, they last a good amount of time, but unfortunately, I don't know what it is. They do that thing to my lips, which sucks because they are a beautiful formula. These are great lipsticks. They really dry out my lips though, so I can't wear them. But they're so pretty. I wish I could keep these, but I can't, so boo. I have no idea what they're called. This is Matte It Girl, and this one has all of its writing rubbed off, so. Those two are going. This one is another one that's going. This is something weird that a friend gave me when I worked at a little Korean store. It's Fran Wilson's Mood Matcher, and it goes, it's orange, but when it reacts with your pH balance in your skin, or on your lips rather, it turns pink. So it's one of those weird fun little things, but I'm not going to keep it. This is Wet n Wild Dark Wine, which is one of my all-time favorite Wet n Wild colors, but I have it in the new packaging, so I'm going to let the old packaging go. Because it's probably a few years old, and I'd rather just keep the newer one. And then this is NYX Tea Rose, which is a super, super, super beautiful color. The unfortunate thing is that these just won't stay on my lips. And this is Pumpkin Pie. And what I noticed the other day when I was decluttering is that this color is actually almost dead on for that color. I think it was this color. Yeah, this one's a little bit more blue toned and this one's a little bit more pink toned, but they're basically the same color, and this one lasts so much longer that I decided to let both of these go. Okay, if you want to see swatches of these, I did an entire swatch video. I'll link it below. These are the e.l.f. $1 lipsticks, and I'm only going to keep a couple of these. Last time I let go of the entire line, but I actually think I am going to keep a couple of these. Some of them broke in the tube, like when I first opened them, they just popped off and flew across the room. So I'm going to let go of Captivating Fantasy. There's another one in here that I know is broken, but let's see. Is it Voodoo that I liked? I don't remember. Posh I liked. I liked Posh. I know I liked Posh a lot, actually. Yeah, Posh is really pretty, so I'm going to keep Posh. What are you? Sociable? Oh yeah, this is that really beautiful pink, but it has straight up silver glitter in it, so I'm going to let that one go. Classy is a dupe for Angel, but my stick snapped. I don't know, I might keep it anyways, even though it broke, because it didn't fly across the room, it just broke in the tube. Fearless. Oh, that one is gorgeous, keeping this one. That's that color right there. Let's see, Flirtatious was too pink. Nostalgic was too nude. Charming. Charming's pretty. I'm going to keep Charming. Seductive. Oh, Seductive is nice. Seductive is basically my lips but better color. And then, didn't I already swatch this one somewhere? I feel like I already swatched this one. Yeah. I don't know. I'm going to keep it. Sure, why not? And let me just wipe off these swatches. Okay. Is that it? No, we got to go through this, huh? I think that's it, though. Wow. I did a lot better this time than last time, time-wise. Let's see. This is e.l.f. Lip Exfoliator. Looks like this. It's not like I let anyone else lose my lipstick or anything, so I lick this before I start using it, and it seems to work much better than just trying to make it work on your own. This is e.l.f. Moisturizing Lipstick in Flirty and Fabulous. I'm wearing a combination of this and a Wet n Wild one today, and I super love this one. It's one of the only blue-based pinks that actually looks decent on me. This is the Jordana Moisturizing Lip Balm Stain, whatever it is, in Honey Love. And I'm going to keep it because I just bought it, but it doesn't really show up that much, but it's great for those days where I just want a little bit of something, and I don't really want to like have to think about if I'm wearing lipstick or if I don't, you know, if it goes with my outfit or anything. And this is Rockin' Rouge, and I love it so much. A lot of people say that that is a dupe for F-Bomb by Urban Decay. This is matte lip color, e.l.f. matte lip color in Fuchsia. And I just bought this one, and I'm really in love with it. I have been wearing it a lot. This is actually my second tube of the e.l.f. matte lip color in Rich Red, which is a dupe for Ruby Woo, and I love this formula more than basically any other thing. Well, no. I love my Wet n Wild more than this, but this is a close second. This is my everyday lipstick. I usually keep this in my purse. This is what I wear basically every time I go out of the house. It's my Lips But Better. It stays. It's really beautiful. I can eat with it without it going everywhere, and it's a beautiful formula. It's super moisturizing for the days that my lips look like crap. And I highly recommend this. This is a mineral lipstick in Rich Raspberry, if I didn't say that. But this is my absolute holy grail lipstick. I need to buy another one of these because I'm almost out. The rest of these are Wet n Wild. The rest of these are staying, but I will swatch them for you and talk about them a little bit. If you are not interested in seeing Wet n Wild stuff swatched, I will put a time blinker right now, and that'll be the end, to skip to the end where I finish talking about Makeup Graveyard and show you the giant bin of all the stuff I'm getting rid of. So let's just start here. This is Think Pink. This doesn't show up very well on my lips, just because my lips are pretty pigmented, but I'm not going to get rid of any of these because I love the formula so much, and there's dupes for so many things. This one here is Just Peachy, 903 Just Peachy. Tati from Glam Life, Tati the Glam Life Guru rather, loves this color. This is Spiked with Rum. It didn't have a label, so I wrote it and taped it there. This is one of my favorite colors in this whole range. I really like how it looks on me. This is Cherry Picking, and I will link the blog post below with the 13 Wet n Wild dupes that I've come across. This is Smokin' Hot Pink, and I love this color too. These two I wear a lot. Like, I'm talking a lot. The only thing I don't like about these is that the caps get dirty, but I think all lipstick caps get dirty, like, no matter what you do. This is not the matte one, this is their 99-cent range, and this is the 15 Minutes of Flame. It looks okay on me, but like I said, I'm going to keep these. This is Cherry Bomb, and I wear this color more than I should because it's spring, but I just can't stop myself. I love this color so much. It's a dupe for Max Sin. This is Dark Wine, which I've actually already swatched, but I'll swatch it again because that's the one that I have over there. Old packaging. This is another old packaging one, but it's different. I'll swatch it right next to it so you can see the difference here. This one's much more pink. This one's much more like Sin. Cherry Bomb. I love this. This is Black Orchid. Orchid, I think. This is, what are you? Don't Blink Pink. And it's a super pretty bright pink. This is what I mixed with this one, this e.l.f. one, to get the color I'm wearing today. This one is Stoplight Red, which I adore. I seriously love this red. This is my go-to red when I want to wear a red. And then, well, these two, really. They're similar in color. They're not quite exactly the same. This one's a little bit easier to just put on and wear, but this one, if you want to take the time to make a really good red lip, I love this color. Then this one is Cherry Frost. It's a red lipstick with a little bit of a frost, not much, and I really like that one. It's not matte, and it's the 99-cent line. They don't stay too long, but they're fun. I don't know. Lipstick is fun, you guys. This is, can you guess? Dollhouse Pink. It's a dupe for St. Germain, and it does not look good on me at all. This is Vamp It Up, and I'll swatch it over here with the rest of the vampy colors. It's like almost black. I super love this one for the fall, though all of my friends and family tell me I look really weird, but they don't know anything about makeup. This is Wine Room, and it has quickly become my ultimate favorite of all of these colors, and is basically behind the e.l.f. one that I keep in my purse. This is the one I've been wearing basically every day for the last couple months after I bought it. Then we have Sugar Plum Fairy, which is, like I said, MAC Rebel, and it's so pretty. Like I said, I might buy that one, like an actual MAC lipstick. And then this one, I'll swatch over here so you can see the difference in color, is Raven Raisin. And see, it's like a much more purple than any of these, and I love it. It's super beautiful. Woo! That's it! I can't believe how fast I actually managed to get through that. I thought this was going to be like an hour-long video. Go us! I went through a few more drawers and found some things, and I also just made some decisions about some things that I decided to get rid of. I also found this randomly, like literally in my nightstand. I can only think maybe my boyfriend was cleaning up and put it there because he didn't know where to put it or something. But this is the Profusion Bare eyeshadow brick, whatever you want to call it. I'm keeping this. I really actually enjoy the eyeshadows a lot, so I'm going to keep this one. Just wanted to bring that up because it's a palette that I've done tutorials with and it wasn't in my collection. So, and then these are things that I've actually decided to let go of since I did the first haul through. So this is the Almay Pure Blends. I did try this out for a few days, but for about a week, and I really love the finish. and I thought it was absolutely beautiful, and even though it's hypoallergenic, it broke me out. I think it broke me out. It was either that or a sample mask, but I don't think it was a sample mask because I've actually used that sample before, so yeah. I'm gonna let go of this one. Then, this is my brand new e.l.f. SPF 20 sunscreen face primer, and I was so excited to try this and everything else, and after I filmed the primer video, I put this out on my desk so that I would have to use it every day. And after about 4 uses, oh no, it's almost gritty. It's really weird. Oh, ew, it just splurted everywhere. Yeah, it's like straight up, there's grit in there. When you like massage it in, it goes away, but it freaked me out. I don't need to tell you guys why it freaked me out. It's gritty. It's weird, okay? It's freaking gritty. So I'm gonna get rid of that guy. This is the little e.l.f. Cover stick in the Toasted. This kind of needs to go into this little will repurchase type of thing, because I really want the champagne color and not the toasted color. I tried using the toasted color for a couple of things and did not like how it looked at all. The e.l.f. Moisturizing Foundation Stick, I said I was going to try out, and I did, and it just doesn't work for me. It just doesn't work for me. It settles into all of my pores and fine lines, and it looks like crap. This actually should be in my empties. It's empty. I finished it, so that needs to go over there. This I swatched on my hand that day in the eyeshadow video and thought it was just the most beautiful thing ever. Yeah, there's a reason I never used this. When I tried using it on my eyes, no matter what I did, I couldn't get the color to transfer like it did in those swatches, so it's gonna go. I had a subscriber, I'll put your name here, comment and say, oh my god, please don't use your old eyeshadow palettes. They know old makeup shouldn't be used. So this is just to show you that these are going to go somewhere else. These are, I can't get rid of them because they're so old and they hold such a dear place in my heart. But just to let you know, they're not going to be in my collection anymore. They're going to go on display or into a memory box or something. So those are kind of going. This is the e.l.f. Hello Flawless Oxygen Wow, which I've actually heard some people call this the Doge. You know, the little dog. So much oxygen, much wow, you know, haha. Anyways, sorry, that was weird. I tried this out, and I just don't like the formula. The color is definitely wrong, like I said in the video, but I just wore it around the house for a few days when I had the day off, and yeah, just not quite the right formula for me. These are random packaging that I found that I just need to throw away. I already decided to get rid of you. Why are you back in there? This is, I think I already ordered this one too. Why are you in this kit? This is a little LA Colors glitter for your nail polish, and I hate glitter more than anything, especially loose glitter. My junior high friends thought it was really funny to dump glitter in my hair on like numerous occasions for like 5 or 6 months. So for 5 or 6 months I had an incredibly irritated, bleeding scalp from glitter. So glitter, as beautiful as it is, unless it is like set in like a polymer of some sort, I hate glitter, so this needs to go. I found that in my nail polish drawer. This is the eyebrow stencil kit, and I'm gonna let it go just because I decided after trying on all of these eyebrows and stuff that none of them really fit my face, so I shouldn't use them as guides if they don't look good, right? And then this is my Bedhead TIGI, what is this, 1 inch, 1.5 inch, 2 inch? I don't even know, it doesn't say anywhere. Basically, I have really short hair, and this doesn't do, I can't actually curl my hair doing this. I bought it at like Marshall's or something for I think like $15, so I'm not heartbroken that I need to get rid of it. But I bought this when I lived in Santa Cruz, which was 4 years ago, and I've never used it. So that means I have moved 3 separate times with this and never used it, so it's just time for it to go. So there we go, and then I'm just gonna lay out all the stuff I'm getting rid of, do an overview, and sign off. Alright you guys, here it all is. Everything that you see, I am getting rid of. So we've got eyeshadows, eyeliners, a couple blushes, lip stuff, nail stuff, makeup brushes, eyeshadow, concealer, foundation, samples, skincare.
Oh, actually, look, there's more down here. I forgot about all this stuff. There's lotion and hair care down there. There's makeup bags, hair curler. I don't want to say it again, so I'm not going to say it, but this feels good. I'm going to be trying to give a lot of this to my sister and stuff. All the expired stuff is going in the trash, and then whatever is left over, I'm going to try to donate to a women's shelter. I don't know if they'll accept it because a lot of the stuff has been used or swatched at least, so I don't know if they'll accept it, but yep. That is it. So thank you guys so much for sticking with me for this ridiculously long series. And yeah, I will do a catch-up video soon, probably actually later today, and chat with you then so that I don't wind up making this video another 20 or 30 minutes long. But thanks for sticking through this with me, you guys, and I really appreciated all the comments on my videos and all the views I've been getting. It really makes me feel good that other people were interested in seeing this as well, and that it wasn't just me being weird. So I love you guys, and I will talk to you very soon.